It's Plastic Free July, and at GoKindly we do things differently. And I've got Laura here to explain a little bit more about what that means. So first off, Laura, in terms of why is it important for GoKindly to avoid single-use plastic?
I guess I just care about the world. And I just think like there's alternatives to plastic and we don't need to keep putting single-use plastic that can't be recycled into the world. Also, it's a bit of an innovation challenge. Like I like to do things a bit differently, and it's an innovation challenge to me to find ways not to use plastic or to reuse plastic that is in the supply chain. That's why I do it. It's not just for Plastic Free July.
Well, I do have to say and commend you on coming up with the idea of the pillow recycling program. I think it's one of our most innovative ideas. Where did it come from and why is it important? Can you share a bit more about it?
The pillow recycling program was kind of born of me being like, what do you mean you just put them in the bin when you're finished with them? I mean, to be fair, people sometimes will give them to their pets or they'll reuse them in other ways in crafting or whatever around their house, but they are kind of gross. Like pillows are gross at the end of life. Like there's not really a lot you can do with them other than put them in the bin. And I was a bit horrified at that when I first started GoKindly. Like it was one of the things after I designed the pillow was like, well, now what? What happens to it at the end of life? Circularity and like the idea that something, can live on forever is kind of important to me. And so I was a bit horrified, I'm not going to lie, that they just go in the bin at the end of their life. So the pillow recycling program was born from that. And it's important to me that our products are made to last a long time, that they don't just go to landfill, and that there is a way for them to keep going around and around.
And also to packaging, when you first really started the idea of pillows and the like, I have to say one thing I found really surprising and really...
Frustrating. I'm guessing he's going to say frustrating. He's saying surprising, but what he means is frustrating.
Surprising is that you really approach packaging differently from anyone in the market.
I did, yeah.
And
everyone else's pillows were coated in a plastic casing.
Yep. And it's interesting. I'm seeing more and more businesses copy your innovation.
I'm not going to lie. My competitors have copied my packaging.
I do love it. I do, and I think that's a wonderful recognition in terms of the idea, and also too, I think showing that you can do things differently. But can you talk a little bit more about where did that idea come from, and also too, can you explain to everyone what is the different type of packaging we do use?
Yeah, so when I started out, I used a belly band, which coincidentally is right behind you. That wasn't on purpose, it just is. So I used this belly band, which told the story of GoKindly. And yeah, it had our story down it. And I suppose that was because I wanted to be able to tell our story quickly and easily. I wanted our packaging to be made in Australia. All of our packaging's made here in Australia. Now we use things other than that belly band. Only a couple of our pillows use that band. Our story now is told on our compostable bag, which is made from cornstarch.
Yep.
And it has our story on it now as well. But, the MOQs for that were quite high to get that cornstarch bag made, and it wasn't something I could afford from day one. So the belly band was an affordable way to do that. It was a way to encompass our story really quickly when somebody opened the pillow, and I really wanted the story of our brand to be front and centre when people opened packaging. The belly band was obviously also cardboard, so it could be recycled. It was minimal waste. Didn't protect the pillow as well as I would have liked, and I guess that was one of the pieces of feedback that our early customers gave us, is that it wasn't really protecting the pillow in transit. So that's why the cornstarch bag is really important now. We also use boxes, so we use a recycled box, which there is some around. Yeah, there's some behind me. So we don't use plastic in those. We use a water-based tape, which annoys the hell out of all of our stuff, but that's okay. So every step of the supply chain, I try really hard not to have plastic, and I enforce that on other people. And he says surprising, but what he really means is frustrating.
But no, it's I think a really important piece around sustainability is not just the product itself, but everything that goes around the customer experience. And I think we've done really well, and particularly yourself. Probably actually talking a bit more about the product. One release that we had recently was the pillow protectors, mattress protectors. So that's also too thinking a bit about the longevity of our products and thinking not just about, I guess, recycling in the sense, but also to providing a longer life. Can you walk through again, where did that idea come from? But also too, I know I'm pretty shocked by the success of the product, but it has been one of the best sellers. Has it surprised you? And can you share a bit more about the pillow protectors?
Pillow protectors and mattress protectors are a particularly unsexy product. I've been talking a bit about this on TikTok lately, and someone's actually said to me, mattress protectors are not unsexy, Laura. They're very good for sexy time. So anyway, I need to probably circle back to how to sell that mattress protector a bit differently. But yeah, that to me, they're a really boring, really unsexy product, right? But they actually sell really well. And the thinking behind them was like that it extends the life of your bed, and that also aligns to my sustainability goals. I want products that mean that you use our products for a long time, that you come back and you know that we make good things and that we make them not just to be replaced every year, like to last forever. So for me, underlying that is sustainability. Even the products they're made of, like the pillow protector's got a Tencel, which is a shredded, wood product. It's absorbable. It's made from natural fibers. It's breathable. Exactly. Really good quality. The mattress protector is cotton, really high quality cotton wadding. So for me, making things that are high quality was important because it aligns to my sustainability goals and the bigger brand's sustainability goals. Again, people said to me when I started out, pillows were really boring too, but I don't think they are either. And I think you can do products in a way that's sustainable and interesting and fun.
Great. Well, thanks, Laura, for sharing how GoKindly is doing things differently and making really some wonderful innovations when it comes to sustainability in the bedding industry.
You're welcome. Thank you for saying surprising when what you really mean is frustrating.
It can be.